Hey everybody, and welcome back to Morgellons discussion and microscopy videos. I'm your host Jeremy Murphy, and today I'm very proud to be bringing you guys some great news. We've got some great developments going on with the new Morgellons movement, which is a division from the old Morgellons movement. And what we do is going to be a lot different, and I'm getting ready to go into that right now and explain to you what's going to happen. But first, if you could hit that like button, smashing that subscribe button, follow me on Twitter, look me up on LinkedIn, and we're going to be right here for you all the time as we go through this Morgellons situation. All right, so the first thing I want to talk about, we've come up with 3 R's that define the new Morgellons movement. First of all, we reject cults and mantras and vision statements. We don't think that people should have to repeat something daily to affirm themselves about what's in their heart and what they want to accomplish. We feel that doing so is telling in itself that what that person is doing, maybe they shouldn't be doing it if they have to repeat a mantra every day to feel good about doing it. So the first one is reject cults, mantras, and vision statements. The second R is we respect everybody, and especially those that reject Morgellons. People who refuse to look at the science. What we would do, instead of being angry at them and hateful, is that we try to understand why they feel that way. Why don't they want to look at the science? And if they don't want to look at the science, that's their prerogative. We're happy for them to just have an enjoyable life otherwise. So the second principle of the new Morgellons movement is that we respect everybody, especially those who reject Morgellons science. The third and final principle of the new Morgellons movement is our members remain autonomous. You're not going to see new Morgellons movement Amy and new Morgellons movement Tony. You're going to see Tony come out of the haze of having Morgellons and become an individual himself. You're going to see Amy finally realize that Morgellons is treatable and re-enter into society as an individual. The new Morgellons movement was born out of the idea that groups have hurt Morgellons patients, the ability to legitimize the Morgellons condition. One of the driving criticisms that people who are adverse to Morgellons as a concept is that when people think they get it, they get into these dangerous online groups. And they start to become hateful. It changes their personality. They start lashing out at government health agencies and even their own family members. So, we reject the notion of a group. And what we promote is individual autonomy. We want people to come forward as themselves and be themselves, not be the Morgellons. So you're not going to see new Morgellons movement Jeremy. You're just going to see Jeremy like I'm always have been right here on Morgellons discussion and microscopy videos. So our first act as a movement, and to be clear, our members are afraid of the cults. Because when you come out in your public and you're doing something different and they don't like it, you get attacked for it. So our members, they're being themselves. They're not being the movement. And the first thing we're going to do is we're going to show the CDC that we appreciate their efforts. Everybody who wants to associate themselves with the new Morgellons movement should get a thank you card for the CDC and let them know, particularly, what you appreciate about them. You know, it's true, I actually have an uncle who is directly affected by polio. And without the CDC's efforts, he might suffer worse today. CDC makes sure the kids are vaccinated so they don't get the measles, the mumps, or the rubella. And so what we're going to do is we're going to get these thank you cards. And we're going to sign them with our own names, Jeremy Murphy. And we're not going to say anything about Morgellons. And this simple act of kindness, it exemplifies what the new Morgellons movement is really all about. We're not using this as an opportunity to shove our Morgellons agenda down anybody's throats. We want them to forget about that and just let them know that as American citizens, we appreciate their efforts. So if you can, get a greeting card, a thank you card, and inside it, don't say anything about Morgellons. Just say, we appreciate you for the work you've done. For example, I'm going to say on Lyme disease. Did you know the United States is one of the only countries where congenital Lyme disease is officially recognized on our government health agencies' websites? It's true. When you go to the CDC's website, it says right there, Lyme disease can be passed from mother to child. I'm going to thank the CDC for that, and I'm going to sign it Jeremy Murphy. Because I'm not a Morgellons. I'm just a guy with a bad skin condition that results from a Lyme disease infection. And you know what else you can do? This right here is the same glitter that scientists have found in Morgellons patients' sores. It's in the scientific research. You can dress up your card and make it special. So this is our first action as the new Morgellons movement. I hope you guys will participate. We're not going to have a centralized website because one of our guiding principles is that we promote autonomy. We want everybody to make their own website, but we want to make sure that whatever their efforts are, they're respectful to everybody, because that is how you bridge gaps, is with respect. What do you guys think? Let me know. Leave a comment down below. Man, we're having some great conversations down in the discussions. And I appreciate all your likes and subscribes. And definitely sharing these videos out with your friends. Because your friends, they're letting me know that they appreciate being here too. And all of us together, we're going to get Morgellons legitimized. We're going to get it so that it's commonly recognized. And we're going to make the difference together as individuals. Hope you guys have a great day, and we'll talk to you soon.